For quite a while, this was really my favorite MRM or LRM mech, just because it had ECM, and being 70 tons means that you've got lots of tonnage to work with. And so this MRM build was something that I ran with for a good while. You can definitely put larger MRMs on this if you want, but I liked having the medium pulses on it. But if you want, you can drop the engine down from a 325 to a 300. You can swap out the medium pulses for standard mediums, and that'll easily let you upgrade the MRM 20s to 30s. And I think maybe 40s, I'm not sure. I don't usually like to mess with MRM 40s regardless of the mech. But anyway, this still does really well. I kind of prefer the pulses just because they give me basically infinite firepower compared to the MRMs, which will run out eventually. And they're more pinpoint than the MRMs are. And unfortunately, this mech has been kind of replaced by the Marauder 9M. You know, I mean, they're both roughly equal in tonnage, and they both have pretty similar loadouts. You know, they put one missile in each side torso, and then you run energy weapons with them. The big advantage this one still has over the Marauder is the center torso energy mounts are extremely high. They're actually above the cockpit, so you can shoot things even before you can see them, really. So that does make this still probably a better LRM boat, because you can put a tag in your center torso and then just, you know, peek over a hill with your tag and fire at your target without really exposing yourself at all. But just for the MRMs, you know, it's still a fun boat, or a fun build, and I still like it. But I think the Marauder is better for that. But that's also, again, part of why I have medium pulses on this instead of standard mediums, because I've got regular mediums on the Marauder, so I want this one to focus a little more on the energy weaponry than the missiles. And having, you know, 40 points of missile damage spewing out is still plenty. About the only other advantage this will have over the Marauder is just being a slightly lighter mech will mean that it's going to move faster as well. I don't think it's too big of a difference. I think if they both have a 300 rated engine, this will move at about 69 kph versus the Marauders. I think it's 64.8.
Target acquired.
Need assistance.
In the basement.
Now here, I really stopped paying attention to where I was going because I was watching the top too much, so I wound up falling down here. But that actually worked out great for me, because I had this guy who was just not paying attention.
New target acquired. Target destroyed.
And he just let me shooty his booty. I mean, he just kept his back turned to me because he was so focused on the mech in front of him that he just never really had a chance to really defend himself. And so that was just an easy back shot for me.
New target acquired.
And here I started to chase a spider and someone else dropped in front of me. And again, they just kept their back to me. So again, shooty the booty. I mean, sometimes it's nice when they just present themselves like that and they're just lining up to die. Here, I really wish I'd had another target to go after besides the spider, because, I mean, this mech is pretty fast for its weight class, but obviously a spider is just going to outrun me every day.
Looks like a missile boat in D4.
And he just kept going behind cover again and again. I mean, he's one of the last mechs, so, you know, I understand he's doing what he ought to do. You know, he's piloting well and trying to use cover, trying to stay alive.
New target acquired.
Which is understandable. I mean, even if you know it's hopeless, you know, still go ahead and fight as well as you can. You know, give yourself some more time to practice fighting, or just practice piloting, or practice learning the maps, or whatever. You know, so long as you're actually engaging with the enemy team, it's fine, so long as you want to or if you want to try and draw it out a bit. Just don't go run and hide is all I say. But anyway, 3 kills, 587 damage, only 4 components, so nothing outstanding here, but still this is another very good mech. I can't really recommend it over the Marauder since that one is available for just C-bills, but this one has still been a lot of fun, and I like to add it just for my Macross collection.